The Hens are just trying to shake it off after losing to the Louisville Bats yesterday, ending their 3-game winning streak as they're back in action. You know, minor league baseball is all about the wild and wacky promotions. We don't have the Taylor Swift jerseys hitting minor league baseball quite yet, but the Mud Hens are wearing the floral jerseys with the parrot head designs. Yes, it's Margaritaville. Hopefully they know the reason, or else they may have to stay here for the season. Bats quickly finding their lost shaker of salt. 2 runs already in. Henry Ramos through the drawn-in infield brings in Matt Reynolds. Louisville leading by 3 after the first. In the fourth, Tyler Nevin, he's been strumming his 6th string between Toledo and Detroit all year. Back with the Hens, back delivering base hits, scoring Nick Solak to get Toledo on the board. And then after nibbling on sponge cake, the Bats break it open in the 5th inning. Bases loaded for Reynolds. Base hit into left. Nevin blew out his flip-flop, maybe stepped on a pop-top. The error clears the bases. Louisville leading 6-1 as Michael Sinai, Stuart Fairchild, and Aleje Lopez all come in to score. In the home half, Hens start to smell those shrimp. 1 run already in. Nick Maton out to where all those parrot heads are watching the sun bake. A 2-run homer. Toledo down a pair. Alas, some people claim those jerseys are to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Bats take it 10-4. Now, Riley Green did not play tonight prior to the Tigers game. Detroit manager A.J. Hinch saying he expects Green to join Detroit on Saturday. Joining us now in all their parrot head glory, Matt Melzak and Jim Weber.
All right, thanks. Back out here at Fifth Third Field. Jim, a final score looks like this was a domination. If you open the paper tomorrow and you go, man, they lost 10-4. This is a close game up until the 8th inning.
Yeah, for a while. Then they put 3 runs on the board in the last 2 innings to break open a fairly close game. But give a credit to the Louisville Bats. We knew they were good. They've taken the last 2, and the series right now is even at 2 games apiece.
It certainly has looked like the big difference, at least in my mind, from the first couple of games to the next couple of games is the first 2 games, Louisville put a lot of traffic on the bases. They couldn't get that big hit. The next 2 games, they haven't left a lot of runners on base because they're coming across the plate now.
Yeah, well, you know, if you get right down to it, you've got 2 of your best players at the Futures game now. Justin Henry Malloy and Keith is out there. We had Badu for a while. We had Riley Green for a while. We've had a lot of guys that helped out, made this team a little stronger. The team on the field tonight, not that bad, but again, you're missing some critical pieces of a puzzle that you can't really afford to lose too many pieces of.
Yeah, and Jacko Lofton pitched pretty well after the first inning. He ran into some trouble later on in the game when he was probably running out of gas, but that first inning set the tone. The fact that Louisville scored 3 in that inning, they put another 3 spot on, then another 3 spot on, 9 of their runs coming in 3 innings.
Yeah, 3 threes, that's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, it certainly is. So the Mud Hens take the loss tonight, dropping back-to-back games to the Louisville Bats. And they'll be back at it tomorrow, see if they can get back into the win column, maybe against this tough Louisville Bats squad. That's a story from here at Fifth Third Field. Right back to you in the studio.